This is Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
We all be honored once again to have on the one and only, the incomparable Dr. Randy Short. He is doing a lot of things out here in the world today, and also got a lot of insight that we need to hear from on a regular basis. So we're here to amplify his message. How you doing today, sir?
Man, I am great. It's good to hear from you, Brother Hurd. There's a lot happening, man. This country is half of it's burnt up, the other half is under a sheet of ice.
Yeah.
The president's going crazy. Kids are going crazy. Porn queen wife of the president, ex-porn queen. I don't think she's still making no movies.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone crazy. Michelle Obama's talking about in vitro. So does that mean Obama couldn't get it up or wasn't getting it up, or was it even his nut that made the kids? I hope so. I mean, a lot of things are crazy these days. I mean, I was up with the Moonies, and Yolanda Adams was there. Grace Jones' brothers, Noel Jones, be running with the Moonies, y'all. That's real talk. Including Hezekiah Walker. I mean, oh my God, he was so fat, and his clothes were wrinkled. I mean, this is real. I mean, it's a video that, I mean, I was thinking you could be a star. You still have you can afford to iron when you're making money, you know. Anyway, but he's big, too. I mean, Hezekiah Walker was almost as big as the stadium we were in.
Wow.
But anyway, they sounded really good. What else is going on? I mean, we got these elections, and 3 counties in Florida didn't get their stuff in on time to keep Gillum. After all the hugging and slobbering on the gay people, they still don't want him to be governor, and they're going to put the little racist, they call him a monkey in there. You got Fat Girl hanging in strong. Go for it, Stacey. We're going to get her a treadmill if she wins. Let me see. So she's fighting up in Georgia. Mm-hmm. And see the woman talking about lynching Espy. And mm-hmm. My God. You got folk rebelling against that drunk, our Democratic Party designated driver who's an alcoholic, Nancy Pelosi, who's taken us nowhere since 2006. Even the white people want her ass out. I wonder if the Congressional Black Caucus will get behind somebody that gives a DAMN about U.S. And I'm not talking about the United States, but about we Negroes, we coloreds, we Pickaninnies, we blacks, we niggers, we African Americans, we colored Americans, whatever the hell, ex-slaves, shit. Give a damn about us. We're catching hell in America, and everybody else is benefiting. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we've got that. I mean, we got the genocide going on in Cameroon. You hear about that? I mean, they even shot a white dude in the head. I mean, a French-speaking African, you know, a baguette noir. Mm-hmm. I mean, they told the white people, I can't believe they shot a white person. They shot a white missionary from Indiana, Pence's state. Oh, Pete Pence. Mm-hmm. They blew this white dude's head off just 7 miles from my best friend's house in Cameroon. So, I mean, they're not even telling me. They shot a white missionary. Maybe he was Muslim. I mean, you know, the Farrakhan tapes can get to you sometimes. And we got to talk about that. Did you see how the Press TV people tried to set up the Honorable Louis Farrakhan and make him say death to America? You know, I've done like hundreds of Press TV interviews, but you know, I have to tell them, you know, I'm not going to, I got to live here. You're not trying to pay my bills. You're not going to help my sperm count. You're not going to pay my student loans. You're not going to put gas in my tank or my phone bill. Why would I do but so much on your behalf when I got to live here? Now, what do they think? They got Farrakhan up there. I've been in the same building. He was up in the Forest News Service building, and ambushed Farrakhan and tried to get him to say something that would get him in trouble. Now, hasn't Farrakhan said enough stuff that's pissed people off? He does not need people in the Middle East trying to put something in his mouth that he didn't say in the first place. And, you know, Farrakhan began to bust that dude out, and they cut him off. Farrakhan said, you should have heard him, this is why people don't like Press TV. But you send this question, who sent this man? They went to the news break. They just got Farrakhan was about to go in on that dude. They shut him down. Wow. And I just say to people, we black folks need to be very careful of how we align ourselves with people. Even if it's people in the rest of the world, they like using us to make white folks mad because they want to climb in bed with them and use us as a foil. And Farrakhan, he deserves respect, RESPCT, for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. We don't have to like everything Farrakhan says or does, but he's the most visible black man of his generation still saying anything that I'm aware of. Whatever you don't like about him, too bad, but we don't want somebody from another country using him or anybody black for their purposes when he's supposed to be fighting for us. So Iran, as what's his name, Jasper Williams said, the Iranians need to give black people who speak up for human rights respect, present company included. They will not pimp me. Will not pimp the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Now, anytime you hear me, I mean, the nation is well able to defend itself, but disrespect for an African American, for any of us, is disrespect for all of us. Respect Louis Farrakhan, or don't have him come over there. You got an army, they got missiles, probably they got nukes. You don't need to set this man up and get him hurt and his family hurt. And I have friends that are Muslims, and everybody that knows me knows that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and these people are all from the same place in Georgia. My family's from there. My cousins, I don't have to agree with them. I'm a Jesus freak, but leave black people alone. I don't care what their religion is. Don't F with us. I had to get that out.
I understood. I mean, I just think it's very important. That's why it is important to have our own media platforms where we can express ourselves.
That's why I mean, if you saw the way they dealt with Farrakhan, it was rude. They've done this kind of stuff. They had me on there, interview me, and then censor the stuff because it's not what some little raghead wants to hear. Well, damn it, why'd you call me? So it's, you always speak from a black perspective. I says, what did you think I was? Chiffon? Polka dot? Chartreuse? And that's why nobody's watching. I mean, Press TV is going down. They're going down because they have a bunch of Iranian coons. Yes, they have. They're coons. Coon ain't just black. You have white people coon. Bitch McConnell from Kentucky is a coon. He's a white coon. Paul Ryan is a white coon. Okay? Over in France, the Le Pen, they white coons. A coon is any traitor, sellout, low character, piece of filth. It can be of any race, just like the word nigga is transferable. That's why I have a word for an African coon. I call them a Conti coon, continental coon. Okay, slave trader coon. Coming to America coon. And it's not just the little people here selling dope or cooning out in the boule, with some brand on their ass. I mean, there are all kinds of coons. So the Iranians have coons, and they think they're going to use black people. And I just had to tell someone some time ago, you're not going to use me to fight with, because, someone came and blew up my house or shot my ass up. I think you know this. In case I need to remind you that Dylan Roth and two other white men tried to find out where I was in Tennessee back in 2015 before they shot up Emmanuel AME in Charleston.
Dylan Roof, you talking about?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. Oh, yes. And I talked to my mother and warned people this white boy's going to kill a bunch of people. I started telling people in March of 2015, a young white boy's going to kill a bunch of black people. And you can't prove it, but I can introduce you. You know Ashira Ajuar down in Galveston, who's from Memphis.
Yeah, Black Lotus, yeah.
I told her about it. I told Empress Filet up and we even did a radio show, Sister Keisha, that you know up in Brooklyn. I told all of them this boy's going to go kill a bunch of people. I just didn't know his name. He didn't have his name up there, but his name and Facebook was the last Rhodesian. And since history, that's some white nationalist kill all the black people name. And so Facebook knows that I refuse to be friends to him, and he blocked me. So if they have access to Dylan Roth's account, they know that he thought to hurt me. And I'm just a little person. And Facebook knows all sorts of stuff that people are planning to kill people. And at some point, the little Zuckerberg and the other people, I can't wait. As soon as they finish building the new World Trade Center, I hope they jump off the top of it, because they ain't doing nothing for us. And they ain't doing nothing for anybody else. So, and you know, I don't feel bad when wicked people die. In fact, I get happy. In fact, you know, I get almond joy happy. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I definitely feel like a nut when something bad happens to someone that hurts black people. It's a cause for joy. In fact, there's not enough champagne, bubbly, or sparkling cider for us to consume when somebody that does something to us has a rough time. I feel great, like Tony the Tiger, without weed. Natural high, 100%. Okay. Well, just clearing that up. But yes, they do mess with us. And yeah, they better, RESPECT, Farrakhan, and the rest of us.